Last week, I experienced my first death on video game flips. I acquired a PlayStation 3, which was literally dead on arrival, plugged it in, didn't even get a standby light, put it back on eBay, and I'm hoping to break even, not a big deal. But today's PlayStation 3 should be a lot better. Shout out to my dudes Steven in Philadelphia. Steven reached out to me on Instagram, instagram.com/DavidFranco, and said, look, David, I have this old PlayStation 3. It's been sitting in my basement for the past 5 years. I powered it up. It looks like it works. I don't think he plugged it into video, but he told me he saw the standby light turn green and white and whatever. And he was like, David, you can have this. Just pay for shipping. So I spent exactly $16 for this PlayStation 3. And if all goes well, I can flip the PS3 right back on eBay for about $80 plus shipping. So that could be a good flip. Or there's a small chance I'll keep this for myself because this could be a good testing PlayStation 3 for any, future accessories, games, and all that stuff that I get in coming weeks. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? My name is David Franco, and welcome back to another episode of Video Game Flips. This has been a lot of fun. Like, seriously, this has been a lot of fun. And guys, I can't say it enough. If you have any old consoles that you're looking to get rid of, contact me right below, davidfran.co/contact, or just reach out on Instagram, just like Steven did, and perhaps we'll work out a deal. And please, let me pay something. Now, obviously, I'm not looking to spend a ton of money. I'm looking to get a deal, if I gotta be perfectly honest with you, because obviously, I have to make money in return. So, let me know. The least I can do is pay for shipping. All right, so in this box, let's see what everything is included. So, you guys still there? Little flappage in my way. Okay, so Steven was awesome enough to include this, a power cable. Now, I do have my own, but anytime one is included with the console, that's obviously easier for me. And wow, dude went hard with the packaging. There is so much packaging in this box, which is awesome. Oh wow, look at this. Thank you for supporting Goodwill. A Goodwill sticker. So Steven, are you a fellow thrifter like myself? Let me know. And yes, I went to Goodwill today. The only video game related item that I bought today was a black label copy of Rocky for the PlayStation 2, and that I'm keeping for myself. Yeah, I mean, I figured why not add it to my collection. Whoa, hold on. Hope everything works. Steve, thank you for the note. I appreciate that. Okay. So I'm going to stand up for a moment and let's just take everything out. Now, Steve was awesome enough to include some games. We've got Medal of Honor, limited edition for the PlayStation 3, and the disc looks perfect. Steve, I respect that. Oh wow, hold on. Another copy of Medal of Honor limited edition for the PlayStation 3. That is too funny. Up here we do have a little poop stain, but that's okay. It's okay, nothing you can't lick off. The disc looks awesome. And Steve, please, I'm not judging you, whether it's from eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or a viewer of mine. I'm gonna look the discs either way. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock for the PlayStation 3. This one might be worth like $20. I'm not totally sure. Now, I do have Legends of Rock on 360, so I'll probably just flip this on eBay. Oh, and by the way, dude, the fact that you included two of these, I think I'm going to keep one for myself because I do not own this exact copy, Medal of Honor limited edition on the PS3. I think I'm going to keep the worst looking one with the brown stain because that stuff just kind of gets me going. Not really, but yeah, this one should sell better on eBay. Just higher value overall. Now, this is really interesting. Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. Look at this. Like, this is a big case. Now, I'm currently using my phone for this video recording. Whoa. So I can't look up comps on eBay. Dude, it includes an action figure? Brand new in the case. Yo. Steve, thank you so much. Like, that is really generous of you. And of course, we have the game right here. Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway. Wow. Dude, you included some awesome stuff. And the disc, of course, is in perfect condition. Yo, respect. This dude hooked me up, guys. And we have this, what looks like maybe a comic book or graphic novel. whatever you want to call it. Yeah, look at that. Wow. This alone could be worth a little bit of money. I'm not sure. And of course, we have a map as well. Dude, what an awesome surprise. Really, really cool surprise. Let me just put all this back in the box. Keep it nice. I'll probably just sell all this together because obviously if it's CIB, complete in box, then it's worth more money. And dude even included the plastic sleeve. That is awesome. That is really cool. God, I love this stuff. And guys, I'm telling you, video game flips is here to stay. It's here to stay. This stuff genuinely makes me happy. It's not just about flipping and making money. I love getting my hands on things that I didn't even know existed, like that action figure. That is so cool. All right, the star of the show, the PlayStation 3 Slim. Just make sure there's nothing else in here. Nope, we are good to go. Now, he did not include a controller, which is perfectly fine because I have my own. I am ready to go in that regard. Let me put all this back. And actually, I'm not ready to go in that regard. My 6-axis cable controller is downstairs again. I don't know why I would put it downstairs. But looking at the console, wow, dude. You said this thing was sitting in the basement for 5 years? It looks incredible. Like, it looks really, really good. We do have a little tape on the bottom, but who cares? Oh, it's missing the feet, which tells me you maybe opened this console at some point, which is fine, obviously. And the back looks really, really good. But yeah, the feet are missing. So that tells me maybe this was open at some point, I'm not sure. Or they just fell off, I don't know. And this tab comes off. This is how you can manually pop out the disc, I've learned. So there's a little, here, if you rip this off, you can just put it back on. If you put a tiny screwdriver in this hole right here, you can manually turn it and the disc will pop out. Now, how do I know that? Well, because the last console was dead on arrival. It literally wouldn't even power on. I mean, it wouldn't give me a standby light or anything. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a screwdriver small enough to fit in this hole, so I couldn't see if there was a game in there. But let's just hope this one boots up. Okay, I am going to go get my controller. I should have had it up here to begin with. My apologies. But yeah, let's plug it in and see if it's working. Thank you, Steve. You're awesome. Alright, so removing the PS5, which I will give an update on that in the near future, and replacing it with the PlayStation 3. Again, dude, you kept excellent care of your stuff. I love that. I'm going to use the cable you gave me, just to make sure this one works. Okay. We're going to plug it in over here. Like usual, put it on the side here. Now, will I get a standby light? And I've actually learned quite a bit about the PlayStation 3 in response to my last video, and we're getting a red standby light. We did not get that last time. We did not get that, did we, Zero? No, we didn't. Okay, so that is awesome. That is a really, really good start. This is my six-axis controller. And by the way, side notes, this is my attempt to make this series more interesting. It's not just about testing consoles. It's about talking about my experience with video games and consoles and accessories. I do want to take a moment and say the 6-axis controller, it's probably one of my least favorite controllers of all time. Like, it doesn't feel terrible. I mean, it's very small, very, very small once you get used to the DualShock 4 and the DualSense. But the 6-axis controller, what was Sony thinking with this? L2 and R2. Tell me, what do you see here? Like, what is the issue? Guys, it's convex instead of concave, meaning the arch goes out and over instead of under and in, or in and under. So in other words, your fingers just slip off very easily. I'm not sure what Sony was thinking back then, but I'm so glad a DualShock 4 was a massive improvement over this controller. And especially the DualSense, I've said it before, I'll say it again, the DualSense controller might be my favorite controller of all time from a technology perspective. And there goes the 6-axis. Okay, I'm going to plug in this controller because it is dead. I'm hoping to at least get a charge off of it. Why can't I get it in? Don't you love USB-A? It's like almost never the right way the first time. All right, let's plug in via HDMI. And if all goes well, then I'm going to look into getting even more PlayStation 3s. like maybe a bulk order of 3, and maybe I'll keep one of those PlayStation 3s for myself, because this one is really in excellent condition. So I think it'll sell. Oh, it just turned on. I didn't even push any buttons. I guess it recognized the controller. So let's see if we get audio and video. This is awesome. This is really, really awesome. Give it a second. This might be a TV thing. Let me go back to the home screen. Change input. Don't panic. Don't panic. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Let me turn it off and on again. Maybe something happened with the HDMI. It is plugged in, right? Yeah, it's plugged in. Is this bad luck or something? Or am I just not meant to work with PlayStation 3 Slims? Because guys, I've had really, really good luck with the Wii U's. Is this actually not going to work? The fan sounds good. It's nice and quiet. Maybe the HDMI port is loose. There is an AV out. I could try that. Maybe for whatever reason the HDMI is not working on this console. Yeah, there's something about how the HDMI goes in. I'll be honest, it feels a little loose. I mean, it could be something as simple as a dirty contact. Why can't I get a PlayStation 3 that just works? Let's do a hard shutdown here. I mean, it's powering on. I'm definitely getting power. I might actually open this myself. And again, it looks like it was open before. Looks like the seal is broken and the feet are missing. So this has definitely been tinkered with. At least it feels like it's been tinkered with. Hey guys, look at this. Look. The HDMI is very loose. Like, it's very, very loose. If I find an AV multi-out cable, then I'll use that. But I don't think I have one in the house, unfortunately. I just have HDMI, because HDMI is obviously superior. So I'm not gonna give up. I'm going to wrap this video right here. The good news is the PlayStation 3 powers on. The fan sounds good, and I can feel a little bit of airflow coming out, and it's a little warm, which tells me that the thermal paste is working. I'm just not getting audio and video. And I'm telling you, this HDMI port... Oh, wow, hold on. Looking on the inside, I don't know if the camera's going to focus. Yeah, you see that? It looks like there's like 4 pins bent. So it definitely seems to be an HDMI issue. So if I can bend those pins back into place, I might be able to fix this. And if not, we also have the AV multi-out as a backup solution. Thanks for watching. If I can fix this myself, then I'll obviously update you guys in a future video. But for now, guys, honestly, things could have been so much worse. We have power, and it looks like it wants to work. It's just an HDMI issue. And if anything, the games that Steve sent me, like this alone, I think pays for what I paid in shipping. Again, just $16. So in a way, the PlayStation 3 was free. So we'll see. Man, I just can't catch a break with these PS3s. Thank you so much for watching. Thankfully, it looks like it could be an easy fix. So stay tuned for an update video. And Steve, don't feel bad. Please, don't feel bad. That's the whole point of video game flips. Whether I pay for a console or get it for free, I just always run the risk of something not working. So I'll just try to fix it myself, and I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for another episode of Video Game Flips, which is hopefully an update episode on this instance, on this situation. Not a big deal. It could have been worse. Guys, I'm a half glass full kind of guy. Literally. The water's like right here, but I'm like, well, there's plenty of water left. So there's plenty of opportunity left, in getting this working. Thanks for watching.